See here we have the worst security zones. Well, they are not bad zones, they like protect local checkpoints. They are so good securities, right? So we can go closer to the radar.
Jag fattar blundar jag med.
So none of you are waiting.
No. You know the French very well? Or?
I mean enough, but not super well. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, we have some things well enough to stay with us.
Yeah. Where are you from originally? Huh.
I live in Paris, I live like right across the river.
Okay. But I mean, just that area. That's nice. And so I have it done a lot in Europe.
Yes. Well, you hide the sun behind the trees.
Yeah, but then the problem is the thing blends in very well with the tree.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Very well, like
With the view to the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. You got a view too. Yeah. My husband has the smallest apartment.
Do you? Okay. How many do you have like this?
taxi Uber.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Not my American standards, of course.
I mean, compared to
I mean, like probably
like
what? No, no, no.
DC or New York.
Well, no, yeah, DC. No, I'm just saying like Texas, like where you grew up, like what you think probably.
Like my wife and I in Texas, we had 1,400 square feet.
Yeah.
It's in Dallas.
Yeah.
Which is on the outskirts of Dallas. And it was, you know, and then when we moved to Paris, first we had a 40 square meters.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the first apartment we've had in Paris that had a door on the bedroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. It's very similar to DC. Like the two cities are very similar. Lots of parks, lots of monuments. Yeah. The metro stations, the train stations are like that.
Yeah.
Not me.
No, you know what?
You know what I mean?
I don't think that's just true.
Maybe, yeah, maybe that's
Here's the thing though, like, when we have meetings in the summer, and it's like 3 o'clock in the
Yeah. Okay, so there is something.
Yeah, no, we'll have a meeting, and it's like, seriously, it starts smelling at
Like a barnyard.
and we're talking guys that are, you know, really,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
France, salary, and we're not talking our warehouse personnel, the labor guys,
Yeah.
you know, guys in suits.
Yeah.
It starts to stink.
That's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe the pastries make up for it. For the good
That
food.
is a moment. No, that is a moment.
Yeah, that's true. Good
No,
point.
that is one thing. Like you can eat really, really well in Texas. Well, what I would think.
For instance, southern part of Odessa region, Odessa Oblast, also is very like unstable because of the there are also like other nationalities like Gagauz, I don't know if you heard about such nationality, and Bulgarian. Yeah, and also some people they try to manipulate on this topic to make it unstable. So yeah, this is how it looks, and it's very difficult after that because at first it's my opinion, but it's not the opinion of the person who has to know some international relations. It's an emotional opinion. Someone is stronger, things happen.
Yeah.
Like rock or rock.
Keep for the keeping you
Okay, I need some stick to explain how it works because it's not so usual. So here we can see
My
really huge radar. Duga 1 is just a small part of it. Actually, it consists of 2 antennas. Radar Duga 1 has other big industrial objects in Chernobyl exclusion zone, actually in Polissa region, was built here in 70s. They started to build it in 1970, in 1975 it was finished, but never operating officially. It never worked to the Soviet defense system. They use it only on some test modes, but never officially for military, for Soviet army. They had a plan to start to use it in 1987, but after explosion on the first night, they measured high levels of radioactivity. On this wide long building there are ventilation systems, so this ventilation system start to absorb radioactive dust from the air, and gamma radiation is harmful for electronics. Maybe you remember about the robots, yeah, on the roof from the documentary. So it could destroy all this super expensive radar. One such hub, because in Soviet Union we had 3 hubs with such radars, costed about $270 million to the Soviet Union. So they wanted to save it. They evacuate all the civilians from the Chernobyl too, which is over there. And during the 1986 they tried to decontaminate it. Unfortunately, so they've just left this place. No one worked here, only some securities. It was not like in Privik where some people worked, and only since 2013 this place now is open for tourists. Today with this huge and super expensive construction used for few antennas on the top. Yeah, it's like cell phone connection and the internet. And ти знаєш, що ми історики назад? Ну, буває.
Со мной не захотели идти, повинились, побоялись, говорят.
The only thing we use it for now for a cell phone antenna.
Yeah, for like.
Я говорю, Даша позвонила, слушай,
Oh my god.
У мене є твій номер.
they were going to start using it.
They found our tourists to discuss it. So about how it worked. The radar, why it was built. 70s it was period of Cold War. Such period in world's history when USSR and USA were increasing their military force. You know, this crazy time. People were spending a lot of money for nothing, for some inventions, for space race. Okay, it's making like a big development, a big progress in technologies at all. But I think that's all this capitalist thing. Like when you want to sell something and make more progress, you know, than Cold War. So and that time was a threat of nuclear war, high possibility of nuclear war. How you can protect your country from some nuclear attack? Actually, it's impossible, because for nuclear missile it's enough 30-35 minutes to strike, you know, after lunch, before lunch to strike. And so 35 minutes is not enough even to evacuate some VIP, you know. But when both countries, when your enemy know that you will strike back for sure, probably no one will start this total destroying, this judgment day. So very important task on that time was to detect launch of some ballistic missile of your enemy and to strike back. So both countries had to be prepared for that. USA had, and USSR as well, had such technologies so they could detect launch of ballistic missile in area with radius 100, 1,000 and a half kilometers radius. It depended on how high the radar was, and also they had like different technologies. It's like also really long topic. We can all the day discuss on with these radars, but the main idea is that USA had allies around Soviet Union. So their radars were in Taiwan, in South Korea, in West Europe, and territory of Soviet Union was just covered, you know, by those radars. So